Hello, this is Beta Ben for Pixel Spank, and today I'm playing Sonic Advanced. Possibly a Japanese No, I was just thrown off by the Japanese under the title. That's just left in. The rest of the text is English. Alright, let's... Nope. Started playing the video, then wouldn't let me get out of it. So this game comes with 4 characters. You've got Sonic, Miles, Tails, Prower, Knuckles the Echidna, Amy Rose. Obviously we're going to go Sonic. We're playing a Sonic game. No, should have gone Knuckles. Knuckles is cooler, damn it. Zone 1, Act 1. Always the best of any Sonic game. Right, let's try and remember some buttons. Got spin attack. Good. A very slow roll. And you can't make it up that small slope without momentum. Somewhat off-putting that the spin attack offers absolutely no additional jump abilities. That's so weird. You do that and nothing really happens. Right, come on, make that. Make it. You can do it. He's not overly fast in this game, Sonic. Not gonna lie. Right, here we go. Getting some speed up. Yeah, this is the Sonic we know and love. Faster and such. So I think the shtick with this game is that for each character, the levels are the same levels. But because they got kind of different abilities and such, they kind of can tackle them in different ways. Nailed it. Always bugged me in Sonic. When you get these power-ups, the way they raise up like that, it makes you think you've got to collect them, but you don't. Shield. Very nice. Yep. See, even now, I was going back to collect it. It's going to be really hard to get up this. I ain't got enough speed. Ugh. I think there might be some way I can... There we go. Yeah, if you do that, you get a little speed boost from the standing, but you can't run, so it's kind of there's oddities to it. I remember that much. I tell you, the GBA and the emulation in particular, and the way I'm recording this, does not like that shield, does it? It's epileptic on my screen. On your screen, I think it just looks bad. He flips you the peace sign when he wins. So there's a weird one with this, right? This is the game I'm playing. It's Sonic Adventure. Sonic Advance. For some reason I own 2 copies. Like, this is a GBA game. I just have it twice. I don't know why. I've even got the box here. I found the box. There's nothing flashy about the box, but it's full of all the original booklets and stuff. So I thought, you know what better place to have a look at this? I say it's the original booklets. It's whatever I put in there at the time. So there's this white sheet, which you get with all games of the time. It's epilepsy warnings. I've never known anyone with epilepsy. It's a rare thing. This is the back of a Game Boy Color, which no original Game Boy Colors have on them anymore, because you always replace the batteries with a battery pack. There's a small advert for The Legend of Zelda, Oracle of Ages and Seasons, which I suspect if I open up, this might be an advert for... Nope. Literally just those 2 games. It's nice, don't get me wrong. It's very alluring. And the manual for the game, which I believe to be black and white. It's got all the details you'd need. It's actually quite a good manual. It's back when they actually printed them. That's all the excitement of the game case. Game cases never have anything good in them, do they? See the way I dodged that like an expert? Yeah, so for whatever reason, I own 2 versions of this game. And I can't even remember buying one. That's the weird thing. I liked Sonic. That could have been deaf, couldn't it? Yeah, I liked Sonic, don't get me wrong, but... Did I like it that much, apparently? I was hoping once I'd done that first level, it would give me a choice to pick another level. It might after I've done this. All Sonic games, if you're not aware, follow the same exact premise, where you go to an area, you do one regular level, and you do another slightly harder level in the same locale, and you fight a boss at the end of that level. And then you move on. Yep, that's Sonic for you. They just throw in an enemy like that. You don't have time to see them or react. You pretty much just have to know they're there. Good thing is, I mean, you know how Sonic works, don't you? You have rings instead of health. When you take damage, you drop all your rings. As long as you've always got one ring, you'll be safe. I believe the exact algorithm is that you drop about like half of the rings. You lose them all. About half of them sort of spring out around you. Normally comes down to technical limitations, how many will actually be there. Alright, we're on the bridge. Here comes the boss. It's Robotnik, or Eggman. Or I think he's changed his name again to something even weirder. Oh god, I wish I knew what it was. It's from Sonic Boom, isn't it? Oh, got a hammer bot. Yep, and I've nearly lost all my rings immediately. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really have any control over that. That's the thing about Sonic. It's a game that looks quite cool, but mostly plays itself. I'm down to one ring. I should be fine, because it's actually very easy to keep one ring. Alright, he's gone mental, suddenly. Time it, time it. Oh, didn't time it. Oh, he died anyway. Unless there's a secret part to this boss fight. No, that's it. He's definitely dead. You just accept this as part of life. That all these robots have animals in, and then there's a big pod of animals at the end you save. When you leave, what happens to the robots you didn't defeat? I don't know. How do I want to quit, but I don't know that I can. I might just have to keep going. I want to see all of the characters, not just Sonic. I can't actually get off this. Once you're on these, you're stuck on them. Jumping does nothing. Right. There'll be an enemy eventually. Until then, there's one. Drill mole. I'm actively trying to die here, and it's surprisingly difficult because I keep catching my own thing. Thing is, I'm pretty sure this will only bring me back to the start of the level. Yeah. Don't want to do that 4 times. I reckon if I look in this book, which is very handy to have, there'll be a way to do something. Ah. Nope. Nope. No. I guess it's not an option. I wanted to switch to Knuckles. Knuckles is the coolest one. I could restart the game. Wait, is there a simple way of doing that? There might well be. No. No, I don't want to risk it. It's too difficult. Let's just keep playing as Sonic. It's fine. They're all relatively similar anyway. If memory serves, Sonic's whole thing is he can grind on the rails, and he's kind of like average Joe of the bunch. No idea what that is. I'm invincible, aren't I? Probably one of the best bits of Sonic is this music. It is very good music, to be fair. I forget if it speed boost. Credit where it's due. The fact that like the speed up music applied on top of the super fast music, that's pretty impressive. Ah, damn it. Alright, here we go. Come on, spin boost. Yeah. It's something very... I've always liked the way those spikes are in that very set pattern. Like, just the 4 and the very condensed space. It's very pleasing to the eye. Fucking molebot. Can you collect these? I don't think you can. This has got like the weird Chow dynamic. I think that's what they're called, from Sonic Adventure, but not as like fleshed out. It did that thing a lot of GBA games at the time did, where I think there were a number of Sonic Advance games, maybe 3, as well as like Pinball and Sonic Battle, I think it was. And all of them had this additional mini game. It was always the same mini game of like raising the the little... I'm going to call them chows. That's what I've always called them. It sounds wrong the more I say it aloud. It was never good. I don't know if anyone ever enjoyed it as a thing. Seems like a way of selling it to the Japanese. It's my assumption. Where the hell are we as well? Are we in a sewer? Like we started in a nice forest, then we went across a bridge, now we're in a sewer. Oh, yeah. Oh, you can jump off there. I want this shield. I'll die to get it. Look, this is so annoying the way the controllers look. I'm holding left to hit that spring. You have to time it almost exactly to actually get the boost off the spring because you're holding the wrong direction. It's just another part of why Sonic, like, it's okay, but it's not. Oh yeah, I got the star power, but it took too long to work. Can't actually get out of this area either. This game is making me remember why Sonic is not particularly good, and it never has been. To be honest, great. I got a speed boost on a flat area. If anything, the one thing I've never needed in Sonic is a speed boost. I'm going backwards now. Alright. Come on. Take me where I want to be. That dumbass attack. Somewhere down the line it was decided that the two moves that Sonic can do will be a jump in, like a spin attack in the air, which is fine. And then also like a really shitty roll. It's always incredibly slow. It was slow in Sonic Adventure, it's slow in this. This is really difficult. And it's only difficult because you have to do platforming and you can't see the fucking jumps you gotta do. I've just learned that. Somersault, slide kick. He does a little combo. Why he does that, I don't know. No enemy takes more than 1 damage to kill. Alright, here we go. Now I fucked up here last time because I was going too fast. Here we go. I need to grab that hook and then something. What? I don't know. Because again, you can't see dick. Sonic might actually be a really good game if you could zoom the screen out and see the entire level at once. It's the only way I could imagine it being good in this day and age. Not unlike speedrunners, maybe. In fact, yeah, that's is it speedrunners? That's what it's called, yeah, speedrunners. Ooh, that nearly killed me. It's the thing about Sonic, it's just all 10 shades of bullshit, isn't it? And this is coming from someone, I have a lot of Sonic games, like a surprising amount, and I played even more. As was the tradition back in the day. I was the guy with the Nintendo. Someone else was the guy with the Sega, the Mega Drive, as we called it. This level's huge. I'm totally lost. I feel like I'm supposed to still go right, but I'm not entirely certain. I fucked up the jump. Come on. Ah, this no. I don't know. Yeah, this could be a good idea. Yeah, that's checkpoint. This level's long as shit, isn't it? I'm now looking at the clock to see if it's counting up or down. It appears to be counting up, which is a good thing. Oh yeah, nothing you could do about that. I'm gonna kill this fucker. I lost a lot of rings to do it. Totally worth it. And now I'm going into a boss fight as well. Yeah. That would have been cool if I'd have hit him with that, wouldn't it? Ah, bollocks. You've really got no air control. Is it here, the boss fight? It's just going to dump me in it at some point. Nope. Fuck me, this level goes on forever, doesn't it? Get your money's worth at least. Here we go. Right. He's got a spring. I know, that bit there where he landed, you think he's going to at least have like a really shitty laugh. I'm thinking a la Shredder from Turtles. Ha 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 sort of laugh. It's the confusing thing about Sonic. You ain't got to land on their head. You just got to hit him at the correct angle. What that angle is, no one quite knows. What? Ah. Fucking tremors. Alright. Arbitrary number of hits, not free, not... Well, it's just not free. I don't know how many it is. It could have been 5. Oh, that hit me. Okay, it didn't do me damage. That would have been a real pisser if it had. He gave me the thumbs up that time. Sonic got through Act 2. Why do I own 2 of these games? That's the bit that doesn't add up. Balloons. Oh, that's the shtick with the balloons. You credit them there. They bring in a new dynamic, like balloon jumps. They throw 2 of them at the start that don't matter, so you can learn how they work. These are like pinball things, aren't they? Bumpers. That's what they call them in pinball. Yeah! Through the tube. I can see why Sonic has such trouble translating to a 3D setting. It's because no aspect of like anything in this makes any kind of sense, does it? And to throw it into 3D, which is always going to be somewhat more realistic, it just never stood a chance, did it? I think when you're spinning you can damage shit. I'm not sure. I don't know if I have any input on what's going on there or not, really. I started spinning the control stick. It seemed like a good idea. I will say as well, considering this is a 2D game on a GBA player on a GameCube, played with a GameCube controller, and I'm using the control stick right now, actually controls pretty well. Just the control stick aspect. Normally I'd feel obligated to go for a control pad on a 2D game, but I haven't had that obligation once. Maybe it's because the GameCube controller is just such a good controller. What is this? Is it a large bowl? But there's a hole in the bottom. What's the purpose? Is it a shit colander? Not a colander for shit, just a colander that is bad. Found out. I was looking at the numbers last night. I'm turned around now. Apparently, I'm surprisingly big in Vietnam these days, and Brazil. It's come out of nowhere. Used to be that America was my main audience. They've pissed off somewhere else. They've got bigger oranger fish to fry, haven't they? Apparently now Vietnam and Brazil are my main viewership, which I don't really know how to feel about that. I know nothing of your cultures, really. Just gonna stop talking before I get really racist by accident, or even on purpose. You never quite know with me. I do like the way he tumbles. Like the character animation on Sonic is pretty good on this. He looks good. He's got a lot going on. Which, if you compare it to Mario, which obviously you will, the GBA Marios. Well, there weren't really any GBA Marios, were they? The only ones there were just the I'm trying to think now. Well, there was Superstar Saga, but actual platform-wise, there was just remakes of the other games, wasn't there? Of the SNES games, mainly? I'm trying to think. I've got one. There was Super Mario World 2, which I have played before. I forget which version of that I've even played at this point. I think it was the version that's on the All-Stars cartridge for SNES. And there were other games called Super Mario Advance, but I think Yoshi's Island was one of them, and for some reason, and then maybe Super Mario World did get one. There was never actually an original Mario game, was there? Game Boy Color had them, but I don't think GBA did. Yeah, so there's not really a good Mario to compare to. I would happily say that Sonic has always been the cooler of the two, hasn't he? He's got panache or pizzazz, some word like that. How do I get on that? Oh, like that. Feels like I should be on it. Okay, so that I immediately know the shtick. I don't know if like doing this little thing does more damage or not. Okay, so he always goes like twice in the same place. Nope, thrice. What? Did me damage even though it was in the tunnel? That's like the biggest indignity ever. Nope. I'm just gonna wait it out. There's no point like rushing this. I've rushed this. I've made an error. You can't stand on the ones on the side. It's horseshit. This arena's incredibly hard to get around. Not least of which because Sonic can't quite jump high enough. I used my knowledge against him there. They're getting faster. Fuck you. Don't know if I can hit him from below or not, really. Ah. Bitch. Oh. Nearly took me out. Fuck you. Damn it. I can't. Gravity is not quick enough anymore. I've got to be up here, that's for damn certain. Can't get that. Bollocks. My ring. Oh! That was some fucking luck there. I was just running to get the ring. I killed him by accident. That's some Mario style luck. That's Luigi luck, isn't it? That's what that is. Yeah. Act 2. We're already in the ice zone. Yeah, I think that'll be enough. That's a good look at Sonic Adventure, isn't it? I do like this. Had a weird multiplayer aspect as well, which was in the time where they kept adding multiplayer modes to GBA games. I'm pretty sure it was just in an attempt to sell more, because 90% of the time you had to have 2 copies to play the game. It was kind of trick people into making their mates buy crap games. I never played it, despite the fact that I seem to have 2 copies. Finding another soul who will sit down and play a Sonic game is a rare thing. Oh, I'm underwater. I've just had sudden memories of how oddly terrifying this is. And also, I think Knuckles can swim. He's the only character that can swim. Get me out of here. Bullshit. Fucking shark. Yeah, so that'll do. That's Sonic Adventure. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. When I'll be playing this. Also Sonic Adventure. You know what? Cool noise that makes when you take it out. I feel like I need to prove that there's 2 of these. It's just, I don't know why I have them, and only one of them works. That's the weird thing. I only got one of them to work. One didn't want to work. One didn't want to work for a little while, and then one of them started working. They might both work now, but very odd. Very odd.